The London derby, Tottenham Hotspur, of course, they were up against a Chelsea in the blue. Ange Postecoglou side and Chelsea Football Club. That game happened at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It was a rain of goals in that very fixture. At the end of the day, Chelsea got the maximum 3 point, of course, courtesy of the 2 spot kicks that was converted by Cole Palmer. Congratulations to Chelsea Football Club getting a desired win. When the season officially started, it's talking about none. I don't think any Chelsea fans saw Chelsea to be where they currently are in the English Premier League table.
Yeah, I don't think most of them, maybe some of them will stay you and will come out and say, yes, we saw that and knew that they were going to do. But for me, if you ask me, I'm not a Chelsea fan, but I didn't see that coming because I never even gave him Maresca a chance to really turn things around for Chelsea the way he's doing it right now. Now, they were 2-0, they were losing in the first half, and he came and he turned things around. And they look at how good they were, and they were able to get that point. Of course, Palmer getting those 2 penalties that really gave them the win. It's a good one, the way they are going right now. Title pretenders, they're going for the title and all that, all put together. The thing is, they are there and they're chasing Liverpool behind. It's a good one for Chelsea. And right now, Chelsea fans, of course, they can really talk right now. They are already saying it. Yes, we are there. We are doing the best. I know that. So it's a good one for them. But let's see how it goes. Maresca, no doubt, is doing a good job with Chelsea.
Canute, when Enzo Maresca was officially appointed, some Chelsea fans were skeptical about his appointment, but now smiles all over their faces.
I'm same thing with Liverpool. When Liverpool manager was appointed, everybody felt, even me, I didn't expect what Liverpool would be.
They were actually interested in Ruben Amorim,
exactly.
but unfortunately, they didn't
I
happen.
never expect Liverpool would be this with the kind of form and the record they are setting. So I think it's a good one. They have a good squad. It's a young squad at the same time. And what they do the other position last season, towards the end of last season, that's what I saw. I know they were playing progressive football. They were actually improving from where they started last season. And to this season, they started and actually improved the squad. Yes, I think. Yes, I think. You can call them title contenders currently with the way other things are not performing. So there are about 4 teams that can actually say, okay, yes, we can still fight for the title. Even Man City, I can put them there despite the setback and what they've had. If they get their flow back, they are still there. So I think for Chelsea going to Spurs, I've heard that Spurs before that match, I felt okay they could because of the record they have against big sides, they win the big, take from the the rich. Take from the rich.
Robin Hood of football.
Exactly, and give to the poor. And after leading 2-0, it shows how things are not going right. I think the managers and players have to take responsibility. You are leading 2-0, and
yes, at home,
I think you let it sleep. To me, I think. Other managers, I think Arsenal 2-0 lead over Chelsea. I don't think Chelsea probably will stand coming back in that game because you do your business. Defending is part of football.
Very necessary.
Exactly. You do your business. You control the game. You try to manage the game. But Tottenham, that game was so open, end to end, and you know that any side could score. Even Tottenham could have even scored in that game. That game was so open. It was end to end game. You attack me, I attack you, and at the end of the day, it was the side that probably had the best attack. The 2 penalties kick that. Rough tackle. Tottenham players, they are just how would I put it? Rash. They are so excited and they feel
fully when you know that you are in the box.
Exactly.
Of course, there are some silly challenges. The
first penalty that Bissouma committed. What's his name? Caicedo wouldn't have done anything there. He wouldn't have done anything there.
He can't score from there.
They're just careless.
Exactly.
They were just
even
careless.
The second one, Palmer was going towards that way.
He was leaving the 18-yard box.
Exactly, and you so carelessness. So I think Tottenham Hotspur player. Yes, kudos to Chelsea. They won the game, but Tottenham Hotspur player.
For what I saw, there's no discipline.
Exactly. They get too excited.
They get carried away.
And manage game management. This has to do from the coach. You are leading 2-1 to first half. Highest again that game could probably
maybe getting a draw.
But limit the second half to be that. But the second half was more open and end to end game. So I think kudos to Chelsea, but for Spurs, I think things are not working well, and there's a lot of reports coming out from the fans, from the players. Players saying that if the coach leaves, I'm going to leave. So I think
definitely right a lot will come out because of that disappointing results they got at home. Marc Cucurella, of course, he contributed to the 2 goals that Ange Postecoglou side put in the first half. But coming back in the second half, he rejuvenated himself, done something perfect. Of course, he was involved in the other 3 goals. Cucurella, after the Euros, come on, an outstanding player, totally Sonny Bobo.
Yes. We have to give him his flowers. He's been doing well after the Euros, and we saw what he's been doing in that game. He slept, as in he got that twice, and that led to the 2 goals that Tottenham was supposed. So maybe if that had not happened, maybe they wouldn't be able to score that goal. But he went back and he changed the boot. Maybe I was seeing that game with somebody. The person was like, "What will happen in this pitch? Is it that this side of the pitch that he just came and the boot and all that?" So he decided to change the boot, and when he changed that, I think he was solid throughout that game. In the second half, he came all out, and you saw the professionalism in him. It was not really his fault that he has to. What really happened that led to those goals, but they were able to come back. It was, for me, for that period that they scored those 2 goals, he was having a nightmare. He was having but coming to the second half, they came back and the team came together as one, and they were able to get that win. So it's totally out of J for him.
Cole Palmer, of course, is the first player to create 40 chances in the English Premier League this campaign. Of course, at the sports kick, he's been directly involved in more Premier League goals in 2024 than any Chelsea player in a calendar year in the club's history. Can you say what a player? Would you say he continued from where he stopped the last campaign? Cole Palmer?
Yes, I think he did. This season, I think he at a point he slowed down. Probably the injury he had. I think the game against Manchester United, where some Chelsea fans were saying they were talking about the coach resting him sometimes and another. But yes, he's an outstanding player, especially when you give him room in a tight game. I think you've seen the difference in the Manchester United game was that the Chelsea and the Arsenal game was that they never gave him space. So, but when he meets a side like Spurs that gives him space, that is open, he does his magic. And against lesser team, weaker teams, he takes advantage and shows what he can do. He has been outstanding, probably even the best Premier player from 2020 since this year. So I think kudos to him. Man City, probably Guardiola will be pitching himself. Man City fans will be pitching themselves for allowing him to go. But
would you say he's the best set piece sports kick taker in the English Premier League? Because 12 out of 12, he holds the best 100% sports kick conversion record in the English Premier League, breaking Yaya Touré's record. Would you say he's the best in that category?
I think the record speaks for himself. I don't need to add more to that. If you have scored all your penalties that you've taken, shows that yes, you are good at what you do.
All right, yeah, of course, let's talk about Enzo Fernandez. He had a very good game that day. Does automatically proves that he should be starting alongside Romelu Lavia in the heart of the midfield. No doubt, Moises Caicedo looking like he has stabilized his position from the right back. Do you think Enzo Maresca should continue with this very lineup moving forward?
I don't know how long that right back talking into the midfield will last, but definitely I think when some Chelsea fans were talking about Enzo, when he starts, I think Chelsea are more attacking. When Enzo starts, it's attacking wise.
Exactly.
But sometimes when he wants to play defensive football, a defensive guy or compact the midfield, he uses Fernandez and uses Lavia and Caicedo. Caicedo playing from the right. The right back, what's his name? Gusto is fit, but it seems that is working. Whatever he's doing is working. So with time, we'll tell whether he will continue with that system, playing in as a right back that talks into the midfield, which has worked well, or probably when National Grid, which is James comes back. Yeah, exactly. He will talking about, but it depends on the game. Some games where he will need Caicedo at the midfield, yes, exactly. Yeah. Some games that he needs at the midfield that he won't want to take that risk playing, talking to the midfield. So I think, but for Enzo Fernandez, since he came back to the team, steady, he has been brilliant, scoring goals and giving good performance.
Moving forward, the son of Bobo, the Malian Kanute, is there a way back for Ange Postecoglou and Tottenham Hotspur?
There's a way back. He needs to just sit down and have a talk with the players and know exactly what to do, because defensively they are not good. Yes, they are not good defensively. How can you be scoring goals and then all of a sudden you let it slip? And
that's why having their two best defenders.
They are back. Yeah, they are back and all that. So though Romero was injured,
I think they rushed them back. They rushed them back because you saw they got injured.
Yes, Romero got injured and left in the first half.
Van der Beek wasn't close in that game. I was surprised when I saw him in that match. So show that they were rushed back and you saw what happened.
Romero went back. Yes, he went back.
Immediately. Both of them went back immediately.
So he has to just sit down and know exactly what is wrong with the team and fix it. We saw what happened last season. It was good last season, not to an extent, and we saw he derated. He was not still doing well. So this season, I think he started too early when the season started for him. Though he said he's going to win, that every second season he always wins something. They're still on course. So there's a way back for them, definitely.
All right, a very big congratulations to Chelsea Football Club, currently second on the log. They are flying, of course. You ought to smile wherever you are as a Chelsea fan after what you suffered the entirety of last season. Enzo Maresca doing a very fantastic job, and of course the players are indeed putting in the shift. Once again, congratulations to Chelsea Football Club.